Okay, yeah, I think you just needed the passcode. Yeah, let's go.
Oh my God.
My dude, you made it.
Hey everyone, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's. How are we all doing?
It's after midnight. No, we're stumbling under the streetlights.
That feels right.
Yeah. So hyped for this song. Like I've been playing it for friends, family. I'm just on my Kanye shit. I'm like, yeah, I already know this is like the craziest song in the world. Like this is nuts.
I feel like it's different as well, you know? I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it's just something that I don't think people have heard before.
I think especially from you as well, right? Because this is your first, obviously, EDM, dance collaboration. I did see that you mentioned in, I think, the Teen Mag that you have some more DJ collaborations coming out as well.
I've been a lot more open to, yeah, because you know me, I'm all in the pop world, but I play a game called Rocket League, and about I think it was 2-3 years ago, I found Julian's song "All I Need." Julian's the reason I started like EDM. That song just got me hooked, and I was like, oh my God, I want to try some stuff like this.
We heard from Slushii Julian a little bit about kind of how that first meeting and stuff went, but kind of talk me through your experience.
So it was a producer I was working with. We were talking. It was like I was telling him who I like, who my favorite artists. I was like, yeah, like Slushii and stuff. He's like, huh, yeah, I know Slushii. I was like, nah. Like literally the same night, he hits you up, and we come to the studio. I'm just like, this is all low key. I was flabbergasted, bro. I was like, okay. We started playing him some songs, and then came across midnight. I'm not lying. Julian got his computer, Slushii got his computer, did this. I was like, just started doing a bunch of stuff, playing midnight, and it just all came together. Do you know what I mean? It was like magic.
It has a personal connection to you. It's about a crush on a friend that you have or had, and you still haven't told her. But I know you're excited for what the fans are going to react to. Are you nervous for her to possibly hear it and kind of make any sort of connection?
I wanted to hear it because I've never had the guts to say anything to girls really. I always like to tell them through my music, and I feel like this one's just gonna hit. It's not like that sad ballady kind of stuff. This is like in your face, like you know what I mean? I'm just so excited.
You built up a lot of success with TikTok and abusing your family. And I heard that you are taking this year to really focus on the music and stuff, which I'm sure your family really appreciates. Why now do you feel that it's so important for you to really kind of take that time to focus on music and kind of move away from the comedic brand a little bit, or at least kind of put on pause right now?
When I hit 10 million followers on TikTok, I was like, oh my God, this is insane. But something just didn't feel right. Do you know what I mean? You know me, man. You've known me for years. Music's who I am, and it's what I want to be.
Yeah.
And having them followers, I'm like, it's the best feeling in the world. But this whole beating up thing, it's not who I am. It's just what people want to see. But imagine if that was music, man. So I really want to take the time to take that fan base and push them into the music world. And
Slushii is a fan of Impractical Jokers and stuff, and he feels if he was on the show he could do it. But we were thinking it'd be kind of funny if you guys collaborated and did your own kind of prank Impractical.
Dude, that would be Sal. I love Sal, bro.
In Merc share a birthday.
No way.
It's hilarious. I'm surprised they can still do the show. I feel like everyone would already kind of know who they are and stuff,
So I watched the video and a lot of people recognize them. They did a documentary on how many people recognize. Mer was in shopping one day and someone was taking a video of him and they told him in his ear to stop throwing food at him as a joke. They just play it. They get the fans to play along with the jokes.
Oh, I love that. Me and Slushii already kind of discussed it and stuff, but kind of want to get your take on it. As artists who have grown up in social media, and in addition to touring, meet and greets, whatever, recording, you're also tasked with putting so much pressure on getting content out, doing stuff like that, and trying to stay quote unquote relevant, as people kind of put it. How do you, in a world full of the numbers and metrics, and are used so much to define success, how do you look past the numbers and how do you define success in your own terms?
Well, how I've seen the industry is social media they're making it the only way to make it and be successful. Like I see so many talented people at karaoke bars that trying to make it on the internet, and they don't have numbers. Back in Motown Records, back in those days, talent was what really hit. It's been really difficult because numbers are the only thing that really make you this day and age. And I want to try and prove that that's not how it is. And hopefully with my fan base, they won't be a fan base, we can be a family, and they can help me grow. And they've helped me. If I wouldn't be where I was if it wasn't for them. So pretty much they're the reason I think I've got what I've got today.
Love that. And I think it's so important to kind of stay in touch with those family, the fans and stuff too, and keep engaged with them. I talked a little bit earlier about the oversaturation of music. You really got to have that core fan base that's going to be there for you, to support you, to really kind of carry you through. And I think it's people that are going to be able to take the time and focus on that are going to make it, or at least have the longevity in the career.
100%.
Because you're super inspired by Jon Bellion, correct?
My hero. My hero.
What is it about him that's so inspiring for you?
I looked up to Bellion for a very long time. I love a lot of his music. He's been doing a lot of work with Lawrence. I don't know if you know who Lawrence the band are.
Yeah, I did an interview with them over the summer. They're incredible.
They did a song called False Alarms with Jon Bellion. I'm not sure if you heard the record.
Yeah,
and I've had so many false alarms in my life. Like, this is gonna happen. This is gonna happen. This is gonna happen. So much LA, let's call it. Like, no offense, but you know how it is. Yeah, and that song just really just got me like, it's incredible. I can relate so much because he's been through the same thing I've been through. You know, thanks to Julian, I don't believe in false alarms anymore, because you know this man's actually made it happen. So you know, without him, I don't think I could be being able to be here with you and all this stuff. Yeah, I definitely look up to Jon Bellion on not even just a music scale, on a scale of like on life. You know what I mean? The man's just proved so much, and I'll always look up to him for that.
I think in like the interview I read, and really like the song because it kind of has you focus on kind of the music and not so much like kind of the business side and stuff. And so is that kind of like a philosophy you're kind of taking as you move forward, as you really kind of dive headfirst into music?
I'm 21 and I'll still let my mom deal with the business side. I hate it. I just want to sing and make music, man.
Let me tell you, my man, I'm 24 and it hasn't ended yet. My mom is still momager.
Yeah, let it ride. I mean, they know you best, and they got obviously your best interest at heart, you know. So I full support of the momagers, you know, and I think they kind of keep you accountable, even if you are beating them up each day, huh, Mackenzie?
Oh yeah. Real quick to kind of tie back to what you said about kind of like false alarms and stuff like that. Like with this new chapter in Slushii, my goal is to, because essentially like I've been taken for a ride most of my life. I've been stepped on by a lot of people and pushed around. Not in 2022. This is the year of new beginnings. It's the year of enough is enough. Let's just be creative.
Have fun doing it.
Yeah, exactly. Have fun doing it.
Mackenzie, we already touched on this, but got to hear your answer. A question I ask in every single interview is, if you could only listen to 5 artists for the rest of your life, who would they be?
Bellion, obviously Slushii.
And I gotta change my answer.
Stevie Wonder, Boyz II Men, and last one.
That's always a tough one.
Oh my gosh, Lawrence.
Nice, very solid lineup.
Nice.
I have a question for Slushii. I was lucky enough to have a little sneak peek of the cover for After Midnight, and I've seen covers for your other songs as well. You're very into anime. I wanna know your background with the anime. Like, what's up with that? I want to know.
Anime for me, when I was growing up, you know, Naruto, it was on TV for the first time. Pokemon was on when I was about to go to school. You know, Yu-Gi-Oh was on Saturdays.
Yes, it was.
You know, I was really inspired by a lot of like 80s and 90s kind of like very rough, before there was like ratings on like the age, so they can be super edgy with it and just go as far as you could possibly go with like the anime medium. A lot of the old stuff is like my jam, like Akira, Berserk. We were talking about Berserk a bit earlier, but yeah, I love that.
I've not watched anime yet. I'm gonna be honest. I've seen a little bit of Pokemon, not a lot, but I low-key, after seeing, you know, the covers and stuff, I think I should get into anime to see if I'll enjoy it.
So you also said it's very much like the attention to detail that they have and everything for the anime too, right? That you're so drawn to as well.
Yeah, so like I'll put you onto some stuff that's very visual, because I love stuff that's colorful, but also like attention to detail. Like you look at it and you're like, dude, that must have taken like hundreds of hours. Even series that I don't necessarily like the story, like if the art is crazy, I you know gotta you know, hats off to like just them making that possible and like look that good.
You've been touring the world like almost your whole life, so I'm sure you played Pokemon Go a lot as well.
When it was like super popular, that was when like every DJ was like just flying everywhere. It was like the height of like EDC. We would just be in a random country playing a date, and then like, oh, sick, there's a legendary Pikachu or something random like right here, and you just had the opportunity to pick up so many Pokemon from around the world. It was insane.
Kind of speaking of technology and stuff, with the ever-changing kind of music industry, and you know, everything kind of going on with technology and NFTs and metaverse and streaming and whatever, what have you guys learned about, you know, this new era of music business that you would love to go back and kind of tell your younger self before kind of getting into the industry?
I'm gonna let Slushii take this one first.
Everyone is wrong. Anime is the future. That's
Simple.
it. Everybody's wrong. Anime is the future. Animation. Keep pushing it. I would have told myself that.
I agree. I don't know where this world's gonna go, but I know it's gonna be crazy. I remember the movie with the hoverboard.
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future. It was saying 2020 was gonna be like flying cars and flying this. We don't have any of that. But they're creating a lot of stuff that you would not ever imagine. I've seen holograms. Like, I've seen so much, and I'm just like, I can't believe this exists right now. I'm just excited to see how it goes. But with the music, I think social media has took a big input. on it, and I didn't realize as a kid how difficult it would be to make it. I thought I was just gonna come to LA, Hollywood, and made it. It was easy. Nah. Like I want to take my younger self and strangle me back on the airplane to England. Like just pick myself up and throw me back on the plane and just wait until I was ready for it, because I wasn't ready at that age. I was too young. But now it has helped me though. Knowing that young, it's helped me in my older self realize what's to come and how this beautiful industry works.
Final question to kind of wrap up for you, Mackenzie. What's the rest of 2022 look like?
Like I said, man, this whole TikTok thing, I'm trying to convert it into music. I'm not going to be just pushing straight music. I'm going to try and convert it in a smart way. Like I've got a few videos with Slushii. Yeah. I'm actually going to be seeing him there this weekend as well.
Wobble Land.
Are you going to come out and perform it? This will come out before that.
Yes, I'm very excited.
Technically, we did it already. It was a raging success.
Oh, yeah.
No, technically.
Yeah, though it was crazy.
Yeah. It was epic, bro.
Speaking of After Midnight, you guys actually just performed it at Wobble Land, right?
Yeah, dude, we totally did. It was epic, bro.
But what if like a big dinosaur came and like picked me off stage?
He was flying a drone on stage. He was flying a drone dinosaur. It came and picked him up, and we did a TikTok out of it. It was crazy. Dinosaur beat the shit out of me on stage, bro. It was crazy.
Sounds epic. I wish I would have been there,
Yeah, man, lots of music's coming for 2022. I feel like it's gonna be a good year.
No, love it. Yeah, I feel like after the last 2 years, it can only kind of go up. So Slushii, Mackenzie, thank you guys so much for taking the time today. The new single is After Midnight. It is out now. It is the second single off of Slushii's upcoming album Extinction Level Events, which drops in March. Otherwise, we got lots of music coming from both of you. Great to hang with you guys again.
Absolutely amazing to see you again, Austin. Yeah. For real.
No, that was great, guys.
IRL hangs pretty soon.
Yeah, I'm so down.